Hello ladies, it's Penny here. Penny's place, well, second place, because we're away for the weekend. But while I've been here, I've been doing some bookmarks. You know I love reading, I absolutely adore reading. And because of that, I suppose I like bookmarks as well. So this first one I did for Carolyn Whittington. She's doing a mermaids thing on Facebook, so that was for that one. But these are ones that I've been doing this weekend, or this week I should say. I tried to do a film yesterday, and I did, and it went all hokey pokey on me on the computer when I uploaded it, so I'm doing it again. So, bookmarks, beautiful bookmarks. I think they're so pretty. What I've been using are velvet backed felt. I usually get in an A4 size, and it comes in an array of colours. I've got my grey, beige and pink at the moment, but I know at home I've got red, green and white, I think I've got as well. So you need those, and you need to decide what size bookmark. My average one is about 4.5 centimetres by about, well, this one's a smallish one. This one's 15, but some of them go up to 16.5. All bookmarks are different, so it's up to you what size you do. Okay, now the next thing you need is some lace trims like this. That's a little bit too thick. You see, this was just a ribbon with these sequins on it, very very pretty, and it's done like on boil, isn't it? They're very fine. So I use a very good pair of scissors, which are here, very pointy, yeah, and you have to cut very very carefully. Now on something like this, because it's got sequins around, you do have to leave a little bit of the lace, otherwise your sequins will fall off. So in that case, with having to leave a little bit of the background on, for this I prefer to use a pink background bookmark, because I do have to leave a tiny little row of you know, the mesh around it. Okay, so that'd be one. A little piece of ribbon there, and I've used some of this. Some of this. Anything like that that you can cut round with some very sharp scissors. It does take time, it does, but it's quite a nice. This one is better because it's slightly more space between the roses. So I've used this on a few things. If you could see that one, that was from that one, yeah. So that's, and there's a little tiny one I've done, and I've even managed to leave some leaves on that one. Okay, so yes, it does take patience and slow work, and I do have a very good magnifying glass. So that's what I've been doing. That's how you do them. And then I cut down the bits and put them in an envelope, hopefully, so they don't get lost, unless Arthur sees it and thinks it's an old envelope and gets rid of it. Okay, so those are the cutout bits like that. Need tassels if you're going to put tassels. The only ones I've got with me at the moment or left are the gold ones, and I've not really done anything. Oh yes, I've done one with a gold tassel there, that one. Okay, so that's pretty. That's that. And you need some glue. Now I found this was the best glue of all for lace and trimmings and that, and this was recommended to me by Janet Stokes, who, as you know, makes absolutely brilliant crafty creations with lace and things like that. So, and she recommends this. It's not cheap, I think it's about £7 for only 2 ounces. But you don't need a lot, but it is very, very good. Now this book I'm reading, and there's one I was trying out of. I didn't make this quite wide enough for the big flowers, and also I'm not straight. It's bent, so that's mine. But it's a good test because none of the flowers are coming loose, and I've used it for quite a while now, and it's still flat enough, you know, as a bookmark, so that's great. So that's that. Anything else you need? I think that's about it. Oh, you might need your cracky thingy to make a hole in. This does go through felt. Do a little pull and a tug, and then you can put your tassel through it, okay? So the one I've got halfway going, when I can find it, is this one. So I decided on this grey one, because I do love grey and pink together. As you can see, I've cut a piece of that. I think I've just shown, there it is. Little tiny piece of lace. I've had to get out eBay and try and get some more if I'm going to make any more. So that's what I've used on here, and I've just cut it round that much, okay? But I have saved this bit in case I need it. So that's how I've done that bit, okay? And that is from one of the flowers I've just shown you now. So just make sure you get it the right side. Sometimes it's a little bit hard. Now, I decided which is my top and my bottom, in case I want a bookmark. I always think tassels at the bottom. So, I'm going to put that there, and that there. That's going to be my top. This is going to be my bottom. So, put them in the right place, like so. Okay. The other thing I recommend is, if I've got it, I think it was under here, a little piece of baking paper, and that's just to press down, because it's quite sticky, as you can imagine, and it being lace, it's coming through. But this dries very clear. It's permanent water-based, dries acid-free. It's called glitter, art glitter, but it's not got any glitter in it. When John at first said that, I thought, oh, glitter? Or was it just for the purpose of glitter? But I think it's just a name. I think it's just a name they had. So what I'll do is make sure I've got the right way up. That's always, yes, this is the way up. So I'll just put a tiny bit, if I can, there we go. What I then to do is less is more, and then you can always go back, and if it's lifting at the sides, you can always, even with a pin, you can. It's not as sunny today as it was yesterday. So that goes there. Except you've got to go straight pen, haven't it? Okay, so we get that as straight as we possibly can, and I'll press it down like that. You see that? I'm pressing it down. Okay, and we know that's going to go there. I think I'll put that one on first. Make sure it's the right way. Yeah, that. Put the glue that side. Sometimes it is very hard to tell. I hope you've all had a nice weekend and finally meeting up with people. I've not got to that stage yet, or even much shopping, but I don't seem that bothered me now. The only thing I do miss is, as I say, my charity shops. I do miss them. So I'm going to make enough space. I think that'll be right there, so that I can put my tassel on it. And just make sure I've left enough space for that one. I think I'd like to bring that one down a little bit. Okay, and then that one will go there. So press down. Just stops that glue. If it sticks to your finger, you're pulling the actual lace off then, aren't you? So is that going to be too big now, or what? Let's try it up the other way. Could always snip a leaf off if you find you've ended up with it too big. Go down a little bit. It's going to be tricky, but I think we can do it. Yes, I think that looks okay. Making sure I've got it the right way. Yep. Just a tiny little bit I can see there. I don't know if you can. Sometimes when you hold them up to the air, in the air, you can just see where you're able to snip. Okay, I've got a little bit more there, I think. So that'll be it. Yeah, so that's the back part. So we're going to put that on. I think Mr. Pitt will be glad to go home today, because he can't roam like he does at home. Saying that, he's been in a couple, I don't know if it's a dog or what, but something's had him at home. So I've been putting aloe vera on him. A couple of, like, bite marks. Anyway. It keeps him more homely, I think, as well, if they're a bit nervous of going out. Look at that, perfect. Isn't that pretty? So we'll press it down, like that. I won't put the hole in yet. I will be putting a hole in that side, or you could go that side and have it at the top. No, I might be having it that side, I think. So that's my bookmark done on felt, which is backed with velvet. It's lovely material to work with, and of course it doesn't fray or anything like that. And it's not the long job. The longest job is fussy cutting, you know, around all the lace and that. So if you've got the patience to do that, you can turn some lovely bookmarks out, I think. So that's, I think I've gone for everything that I should have done with you. I did do this bookmark, but it's not my favourite. I put the whole, as you can see, I put the whole ribbon on it, but now I don't like it very much. So I thought if I can make the end fancy or something like that. But you've got a trial and error anyway. So have a go at it, and I'll talk to you again soon, ladies. Thank you very much for watching, and I love reading your comments. I do really. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, and I'll come up with some more of my crafty creations at Penny's Place. Bye for now. Stay safe.